So, making comics has been a big passion of mine since forever, but A, never published any comics. I have like 100 stories that only my family or close friends have seen, and B, never went through the whole process. I was the only one who was seeing those comics anyway, and as a result, I sometimes didn't care about if someone else understand. For example, if I was doing like an amazing battle, I understand that there's a battle, even if no one else could understand it or even see how cool it is in my mind. And C, it is the first time that I am doing color comics. Hello everyone, I am MG and let's talk about mistakes that I have made in these 100 days of making comics challenge so they don't happen to you. As you may know, I am currently working on 2 webcomics, May Story and Winter Secrets, and for the first time I am going to publish them online. And while doing webcomics that I haven't published either yet, I have learned some things. Number 0, and this is the whole essence. Impatience is the enemy. In all the things that I am going to mention, you are going to see impatience as a trait, which actually made me go even slower. If you want to do a comic the right way, have patience. The important thing is that you are researching, listening to advice, please, and doing your best. So, number 1, the timing of a comic is different from the webcomic. When I was doing comics, I was thinking about them as issues of around 30 to 45 pages because that's usually what a comic has. But I wasn't thinking about a webcomic published online because for that comic, the issues are going to be uploaded every week. Or technically, you are going to upload a page every week, and it can become kinda slow because you are basically, if you were writing a novel and doing it as a webcomic, you are basically uploading 1 sentence each week, which can be very slow to the reader and make the story unattractive. So that's something that I took a little while to find out, even though I already made some mistakes around that, so that they don't happen to you. Number 2, being careful doing backgrounds. When I was doing the comics all by myself, I didn't really care about backgrounds because, as I said, I was already imagining it in my head as something amazing. But I have to think of the reader at this time that I am publishing it. The reader will get lost. It has to know where we are in each page. So of course I am doing more background so the reader doesn't get lost, but also have to keep in mind the consistency of those backgrounds. I actually liked doing backgrounds, surprisingly, but that's something to take into account. It's not enough to do amazing backgrounds on each page. They have to have consistency, so the reader knows where we are from the last page. Number 3, character sheets are worth it. I thought that I could go around without making character sheets, but then again, not only was I proven wrong because I had consistency errors even on my main character, whose character sheet I didn't make, but also I realized that making color schemes and color palettes for the characters made the process quite faster. I just had to make sure that I had the right colors, and that's it. Number 4, beating perfection syndrome. This is a tricky one because if you are an artist, you probably have a lot of perfectionism, and if you are a writer, you also have that as well. What I can tell you is 2 things. There's this cliche of progress over perfection, in which I fully believe, but you also have to focus on doing your best job every time, because if not, you will not be motivated because you will be seeing that you are doing like a bad job. You have to see like, okay, this page is not perfect, but I did my very best, and that's it. and then you continue to the next page. There is many people that worry so much about if the comic is perfect that they never actually finish the comic at all, and nobody ever sees that comic, and that's actually what happened to me, so don't let it happen to you. Number 5. It is worth it trying out other advice even if you have written comics before in other ways. As someone who had written so many comics in the past, I thought that I was like very good at knowing at least the process to do them, and when I heard people talking about making a script, I only thought that that was boring, bad advice. And even though I still think that not everyone has to do a script, not everyone needs a script to make his comic story better, I think that trying it out when I got blocked was amazing for me, because I realized that not only I actually liked it, the story became better, faster, and even more secure. And also I will suggest that you outline your story. I will definitely make a video about outlining if you want to. Comment down below if you want to see that. And yeah, so there you have it. Those are the things that I have been learning on this 100 Days of Making Comics challenge. This is my progress. I am hoping to publish the webcomic soon. So if you want to know when that happens and my journey, and to know about writing and creating stories and comics, comment down below what do you want to see. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe on that red button over there. And yes, I will see you in my next video. Bye!